Learning from Ukraine: Modern Warfare's Harsh Lessons. The 2022 Russian invasion of Ukraine has provided military planners worldwide with a real-world laboratory for understanding how modern warfare actually unfolds when advanced militaries clash using current technology and tactics. This conflict represents the first major conventional war between technologically advanced forces since World War II, offering invaluable insights into how contemporary weapons, communication systems, and strategies perform under actual combat conditions. The lessons emerging from this ongoing conflict directly apply to how America might defend against a modern invasion, revealing both the possibilities and limitations of current defensive approaches. Russia's initial invasion strategy followed a playbook that any force attacking America would likely adopt, beginning with coordinated missile strikes targeting military command centers, airfields, and communication networks. The opening hours of the invasion saw hundreds of cruise missiles and ballistic missiles striking Ukrainian military installations simultaneously, attempting to blind defensive forces and prevent coordinated resistance. This approach mirrors exactly what American defense planners expect from potential adversaries who would seek to disable command and control systems before launching ground operations. The speed and coordination of these initial strikes demonstrated how modern conflicts begin with overwhelming firepower designed to achieve decisive advantages within the first few hours. Urban warfare tactics employed throughout the conflict reveal how modern defenders can successfully resist larger forces through careful preparation and effective use of defensive positions. Ukrainian forces transformed cities like Mariupol, Kharkiv, and Bakhmut into fortress-like defensive positions using building-to-building fighting techniques that maximize the advantages of defending familiar terrain. These urban defense strategies included pre-positioned weapons caches, extensive tunnel networks, and coordinated sniper operations that inflicted heavy casualties on attacking forces. American cities could potentially employ similar defensive preparations, using the dense urban infrastructure to create defensive zones that would be extremely costly for invasion forces to capture. Ukraine's smaller military successfully resisted a much larger Russian force through a combination of superior preparation, advanced technology provided by international allies, and effective coordination between regular military units and civilian volunteers. Despite facing an army that outnumbered Ukrainian forces by significant margins, Ukraine's military achieved tactical successes by concentrating their limited resources at critical points while using mobility and intelligence advantages to avoid being overwhelmed. This success demonstrates that smaller defending forces can effectively resist larger invasion armies when they possess technological advantages, better intelligence, and strong motivation to defend their homeland. Modern anti-tank and anti-aircraft weapons fundamentally changed the balance between attackers and defenders in ways that could significantly benefit American homeland defense. Ukrainian forces used Javelin anti-tank missiles, NLAW systems, and various shoulder-fired anti-aircraft weapons to destroy hundreds of Russian tanks, armored vehicles, and aircraft. Multiple launch rocket systems provided by Western allies allowed Ukrainian forces to strike Russian positions at extended ranges with devastating accuracy. These portable weapons allowed small teams of defenders to engage and destroy much larger and more expensive military systems, proving that individual soldiers equipped with advanced weapons can achieve effects that previously required much larger military units. American forces defending the homeland would possess even more advanced versions of these weapons, potentially making any armored invasion extremely costly for attacking forces. Counter-battery radar systems played crucial roles in the conflict, allowing defending forces to quickly locate and destroy enemy artillery positions. Ukrainian forces used these systems to identify Russian artillery locations within minutes of firing, then coordinate rapid counterattacks that eliminated enemy weapons before they could relocate. This technology shows how modern defensive systems can neutralize traditional artillery advantages that invasion forces might attempt to exploit. AI-driven ISR tools proved critical for targeting coordination, enabling Ukrainian forces to process intelligence data and coordinate strikes faster than human operators could manage alone. The importance of logistics and supply lines became critically apparent through Russia's early failures, which demonstrated how modern military operations collapse when supply chains cannot support advancing forces. Russian armored columns repeatedly ran out of fuel, ammunition, and food within days of beginning operations, forcing many units to retreat or abandon equipment. These logistics failures occurred despite Russia's advantage of operating from bases relatively close to the combat zone. Any force attempting to invade America across thousands of miles of ocean would face exponentially more complex logistics challenges, making sustained operations extremely difficult even with initial tactical successes. Civilian infrastructure became a primary target throughout the conflict rather than just military assets, revealing how modern warfare deliberately targets the foundation of modern society. Russian forces systematically attacked power plants, water treatment facilities, telecommunications networks, and transportation hubs in attempts